Skik Dash, Wistit Adam, Anyan Habjigik, Michael David, Anthony Enos, Magamho Amjad, Wak Tap, Senator Jukshan Good day to each and every one of you. My name is Michael David Anthony Enos, and I currently reside in the community of Wak, which is a part of the Sand River District, which is a part of the Tohono Nation. Good greetings to each and every one of you, and going to be sharing this song about the bog, which is the eagle. And in the song, it's telling that the eagle is flying far away, and that you see the land, and that all the goodness is on the land. And as the eagle flies over the land, we move together. We're moving together in life. So this is a song about the bog, the eagle, the land, and us continuing to move forward in life. Come home on your wood. Come home on your wood. I'm Come home on your paksita. I'm for him. Come home on your wood. Come home on your wood. I'm Kan home konya paakita amoa po himata. Come home on your situation. Come home konya paakita. Amoa for him. Come home on your situation. Come home on your paakita. Amoa for him. Come home on your situation. I'm Come home on your paakita. I'm for him. Come home on your situation. I'm Kan home konya paakita. Amoa for him.
Hanap sahab nyait mangkuk siarik tonerik tagyo agay si hasarata kmukam shchukam jay one good chachkshan huan tata matamwan jagyata Marsit nyo ko jam nyay Jab sit hash jo jam wan jo Masi swag ma kop kuk Jino tama kop kuk Jawa jagi joy Magyana gyat wanjor Marshka without her guide wanjor mo tataro Iat ma pyapata Jab se shash manja Jackie.
Skugtam Chu, Anya Abjugit Jesse Navarro, Anyiki Jukshantam, Pajagahaj and Saboitak Amjad, Wal Gu Restriction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jesse Navarro. I reside in Tucson, but I come from the community of Coalfields in the Babakiri district. And it's a privilege to be here with you to say a few words in prayer, to recognize your achievements, to bless our families, our loved ones, and our pathways that we walk each day. So let's take this time to close our eyes, to think deep down on the blessings that the Creator has given us. Donatakam, we thank you for the blessings you've given us. We thank you for the people you have brought into our lives in this time, that in the world that we live in today. We ask of you, Donatakam, to bless the ones who raised us, bless the ones who have fed us, bless the ones who have talked to us, and bless the ones who have encouraged us to be here today. Bless the graduates and their futures, their professions, for them to continue their walk on this earth, the families that supported them, their friends, their loved ones, the educators. Bless the world that we live in, Creator, and watch over us and protect us each day. Guide us in the right direction and give us the strength that we need when we are down. Thank you, Creator, for all that you've provided each day for us. And we ask of you to continue to walk with us. We thank you for everything in our lives, and we ask of you to not to come. Amen. So I ask of you to stay safe, stay confident, and most of all, stay beautiful. Thank you.
Onion Chogi, Paul Robertson. My name is Paul Robertson. I'm president of Tohono O'odham Community College here in Sells, Arizona. And it is my great pleasure to be able to welcome our graduating class of 2021. We've got a great group of students who have been through a lot and have demonstrated their perseverance and have achieved something very important in their educational journey. And again, as I say, I'm really proud to be able to just say a few words to you today, most of which you probably won't remember, but even if you remember a little bit, that'd be great. But primarily, we're here to celebrate your accomplishment. And again, I congratulate each and every one of you. Remember, as you're celebrating too, to be safe, practice social distancing and all the things we always say. And also remember one of the 4 core values that we have with Shashan, and that's Iwumta. Iwumta, that we're working together. We know that you have had a lot of support along the way from your fellows, from your families, from your kinship, from your districts, maybe your communities and other areas. Don't forget that and recognize that things, when they're done together, when people do work together, you can achieve a lot, including your graduation here today. I also want to say that you should be proud of what you have accomplished. Be proud of the fact that you graduated from a tribal college. Tohono O'odham Community College, one of 37 tribal colleges in the U.S. We're accredited. We have the same things that we can offer that are offered at other mainstream colleges and universities, but we also have something different that makes us special. And that is to promulgate tribal culture and history, language. And so you've been exposed to some of that, and I hope that that's helped you in terms of your search for who you are and what you want to be. And I just encourage you to stay on that path as you leave the college. Anyway, so being a graduate of a tribal college you should be proud to be a graduate of any college, but especially of a tribal college, because we do bring something very different to the fore. And education, has been said, it's a weapon. It can be weaponized and can be used, and you can use it as you go forward. But it's also been weaponized against Native peoples including here on the Tohono Nation and other places where government has used practices of forced acculturation in order to try to take away your language and culture. And so this tribal college stands as a monument to those people who founded it and who see that reclaiming and revitalizing language, culture, and history is critical. And you've been part of that movement, and so I want to congratulate you on that. Don't ever forget it. And I'd like for you to also remember to keep your eyes on the prize, whatever it might be. If you're going back to jobs that you've already had, you bring something else special with you to that job now. If you're looking at a further career and you're going to go on to another college or university, build on what you've achieved here. Stay close. Pick up the phone, get on the email, go to Facebook, and stay in touch with the people who have supported you here and that you got to know while you were here. Build on those relationships. I want to say that your achievement here that we're celebrating here today is especially sweet during this time of this terrible, brutal pandemic that has swept across the world. And so I think that's something, it's going to be like a winter count. You know, you're going to remember this particular time in your life, not only for the graduation, but for what you've been through. You and your relatives and friends. Some of you have lost people along the way for that. And yet you're still here and you've still made this achievement and you're going forward. Remember, if you fall down, fall forward, get up and go again. Again, I just want to wish you the very best in your future journey. And I want to thank you for letting us be part of your lives for such a short time as it's been. And Domine.
Shama imasma. Anin Ophelia sa perak chuma ihap oimet iya. Manya ihawam ita matya omarchit ita kakathamashtamakut. Anin humo yadak chutagi mobaga, President of the Board of Trustees. Nya homon ani kohap dah chukshon up chipap chipkin api hegadahama kakathamashtamakut. And the biashachima magmo ita menyeke kerdik mo kamhu aigut amjit ami mobaga wah. Shabahuke amjit ni ya iwa biaha kama apentatewe ami mobaga Stanfield, Arizona. Nya tamap kegada achem musich anichin nyuwapena. Pagi matbaju mataki the Jew ke ya masma amawinyo hamo natbi mohomo bashkap chuik chinashkap oimad ita mumkidak ita ke mumkidak ato ya pitanako matamotama pai hawa hujud ita mat hamo ya nahtok amashchamatak ando ya hamo basha chamchui mat manyasi sapenta sisuk hawa hujud itam Matiana toga mashta matagia idata Tohono tam kakatha mashta makon. Penyanya di matsiske kaichu matama hamakta poju kona toga mashta matagia. Nyas mach matai chiawo ihasa kam chitai chup amashohi himet chineke popui ga mashta matak. Nya bus ita ni penyanya di moske kataichu. Wusi chawu hujud ita matomo yana toga mashchamadak amjid wusi chawu hujudak Tohono tam judika chumachkam bagi penyasha nyeri tani nya penyasha chumchui macam sisukik bagi hikani nya sisukik matitam yana to ita mashchamadak nya upsmachu mo pihujur ya oya po itam matabujuk amashchamadak. Moich itam awam kihkam abihanyid matabihawam matpat itam mawataju cha hawam kihkam hamama ta arika nanj bismach moich pimpa mianakok mihawam itam matamanina to amashchamadak. Nya sihasa marit pimpa Mam tabaju kemihawam ita matomo yana toga mashtamdak. Yan de pia pochu machisur ki kawu hujit. Si hasa erit itam mata baju mata bia erit mata omascha kam jirmi nahto iya gamashcham da. Nya binyawo biawo hakamboy achui hawi itam matomo baju kya ko kata mashcham da. Greetings. My name is Ophelia Cepeda, and I am currently the president of the Board of Trustees for Tohono Community College. Currently, I live in Tucson, and I am faculty in the Department of Linguistics at the University of Arizona. Just as a little bit of background, my family is originally from what they call the other side, or in Sonora, Mexico, coming into the U.S. some time ago. And all of us, their children, were born and raised in the little town of Stanfield, Arizona. So that just gives you a sense of who I am and where I'm from. So we are here again in this setting, coming to you virtually, because we are still not able to gather together to congratulate our graduates from Tohono Community College for 2021. But so first of all, I just want to say congratulations to all of our graduates, and I'm very happy for them and their success, for their family, and I know the pride that they feel for all of you. As a graduating class of 2021, you are all unique in that you are graduating in the year of the pandemic. And I'm sure that that will be a big part of your memory and your family's memory as you've accomplished your education here at Tohono Community College. Even though we are not together, I want to say that I'm very proud of all of our graduates. I am happy to see all of those that completed here. And of course, for those of you who are going to continue on to further your education, perhaps at a 4-year university. Whatever the case might be, I'm very happy for you, and I wish you all the best in whatever you choose to do. I'm especially proud of the fact that those of you that completed your degree, especially in the last year, maybe 2 years, you did it online, you did it from home. And I know many of us, I consider myself in that category as an instructor. Many of us had many challenges in working from home, teaching from home, and completing a degree from home. And I know that the staff and the faculty at TOCC worked very hard to try and meet all your needs as you had to stay online. And in the end, I think it worked. Otherwise, you would not be here as graduates of TOCC. Finally, I want to express my appreciation and gratitude to the families of the graduates, all the moms, dads, grandparents, spouses, children, and friends who were there to support you while you were in school. We want to say thank you to the families for this support, because I believe that when you support our students, you support the college. And I know you're all very proud of them and that you wish them well. And I want to conclude by saying again, congratulations to the graduating class, and also good luck and be safe. Thank you.
Skukurinik, Wusitamoy, Tohono Community College graduate class of 2021. Vice Chairwoman Waveling Saunders and I want to congratulate each and every one of you for your academic accomplishments. For whatever reasons you have made the decision to work towards achieving an academic field of study. Once you made this decision, the end product was most likely an ongoing challenge and effort on your part. One of the things that needs to be kept in mind is that you did not do this alone. Some of those people that went through the challenges with you may have been your spouse, your children, your grandchildren, aunts, uncles, godparents, and even perhaps people that you didn't even expect. Those are people that took an interest in wanting to do what they can to help you in your academic success. As we're dealing with COVID-19 and the coronavirus, we have to be constant or vigilant about protecting ourselves and protecting our families. So there's those kinds of challenges that you will continue to see as you complete your academic program and maybe go on to further your education. Other things that I'm sure you had to think about was being able to have confidence in yourself and believing in yourself and trusting in yourself and your ability to accomplish academically. But also you had to have a vision. You had to have a dream about what it is you wanted to accomplish. What was your foresight? What was the academic program that you wanted to accomplish? So the Vice Chairwoman and I congratulate you. We appreciate your leadership and your efforts to accomplish academically. And we wish you all continued success and all the best, whatever the future holds for you. Also, we wanted to leave you with this thought. There's Nelson Mandela, who is an activist, once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." Think about that. Academics is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. So whatever that world you are in, whether it's your own family, your own community, your own district, your own nation, whatever the case may be, education is the key to success. Education is the weapon that you're going to use to be able to change whatever world you want to be able to change. So we wish you well. We ask that you continue to practice the COVID-19 social distancing, sanitizing, and most of all, masking up. Thank you very much.
Skuk Dash. Aniap Jigik Naomi Miguel Koma Amachuk Chuchu's Village Safoida Jikshan. Good day, my name is Naomi Miguel. I'm from the village of Chuchu in the Savoydak district from the Thana of the Nation. I'm coming live or filmed to you from Washington, D.C. I'm currently the staff director for the Subcommittee for Indigenous Peoples of the United States in the House Committee on Natural Resources and work under Chairman Raul Grijalva. I've been working for Congress for about the past 4 years and received my master's degree from American University and my undergrad degree from Mount St. Mary's College in Los Angeles. I'm so grateful to be here via film with you today. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak to each of you. I just wanted to first say that my grandfather was the late Agustin Lopez, who was vice chair for Tom Segundo and eventually, became chair of the tribe. And one of the priorities of the administration back then was to create a nursing home and also create a community college where students in Autumn can come and not have to leave our traditional lands to get an education. And although that did not happen for them back in the 70s, each of you graduating today is a piece of that dream that's living out. Although my grandfather is not currently with us anymore, that dream of having a place where we can learn is continuing on with each and every one of you today. So I want to congratulate you for having this big celebration and big moment in your life. I imagine a lot of you had to go through a lot to get to this place. I know the pandemic changed a lot for each of us, and some of you, from what I understand, had to learn how to work virtually and not be in person anymore. I think not only in our school and there too, back at home, I think worldwide we all had to learn how to recommunicate and reconnect with each other through these screens, which can feel difficult at times. So I'm so proud of you for sticking with your education through all of this. I imagine a lot of you had times where you didn't think that you could do it, or times where you questioned whether you were good enough to even get to this day, but you are here, and I am so proud of each of you for sticking with this and continuing your education through these unprecedented times. I know that for me, when I was away for school in Los Angeles, what really helped me was being in community with the Los Angeles Native community and learning about other tribes. And I think because of the pandemic, a lot of us have not been able to continue that with each other, especially in our villages. So I just want to encourage all of you to still be safe out there and know that eventually we are going to come out of this. I think what got me through parts of the pandemic, being away from my family, was not only calling or FaceTiming or being on Zoom with them, but also remembering that, the tradition and stories of our maize, we are turning as a society in one of these curves, and it feels like it's a very long one. I think it's one of these long ones that is on the bottom. But eventually we're going to come back to the center and come back to being reborn again and come back to relearning our himatak and relearning our culture and being able to dance and to sing and to pray together again. And I think that part of what is happening in the world is what we can't lose sight of right now. I hope each of your families are being safe right now, and everyone was able to get their shot and be vaccinated. I know it was very comforting for me to be able to have the opportunity to go back home in a safe manner, but also get vaccinated and be able to help the community. That tradition of helping each other is something that I think we should really remember, especially in these times. I always made it a point when I was back at home, even though I was still virtually working for Congress, to see if the community needed help. If there were times when I could either help deliver food or help, my grandma as an elder, I would take the time to help her and make sure that, we're keeping each other safe. I hope that each and every one of you is thinking about continuing your education. I hope you stay curious about the world around you. There is so much for us to learn, and keeping an open mind when you're moving forward, either in your profession or education, is so key. I never expected to go back to school to get my master's degree. I didn't really understand when I graduated college that I wanted to get into policy either, but it's some of those paths and some of those decisions and learning what I was excited about, or learning what I wanted to know more about, is what led me to work in Congress. A lot of the policy papers that I was writing led back to legislation and changes in legislation and changes in laws that deeply affect our communities, but are not always represented in Congress. And that's the type of work that I do. And some of that curiosity and learning more about how the law works, or learning how policies affect us, is what led me to this current job, I think. I'm constantly learning in this job, and I'm always learning new things. It's never the same, and that's what I love about my job so far. I hope that each and every one of you will find that passion, and I encourage you to find that passion. My job does not feel like work to me. It feels like something that I love and enjoy, and it's also a bad thing too, because I also need to take care of myself. And self-care and being able to find that time to, do something you like is also something that you're going to have to balance when you get out there. So in this unprecedented, weird time, I did want to make this time where I could actually show you what it's like to work for Congress. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my office and show you what it's like. So let's go. Okay, as you can see, there's nobody in the hallway. This is my office. I have a map of all of the federally recognized tribes in the country and the land. And then this is a grizzly treaty for one of Chairman Grijalva's bills. I actually have, this is my first attendant award from the Miss TO pageant back in 2005. I have it in here in my office. It's always nice because it's such a beautiful piece of artwork, and then I get to hang it in my office. And I have a picture from the last Congress I was able to take with Representative Sharice Davids, now Secretary Deb Haaland, and former Senator Tom Udall, along with some other Native women staffers. This is on the speaker's balcony here in Washington, D.C. That's it for our tour today. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak to you. Keep dreaming big. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Fawn Antone, Avis Vicente, Shailene Salaya, Lacey Hume Estewa, Ingrid Segundo, Martin Smith, Michelle Bartlett, Carmela Thompson, Alicia Guerra, Nicole Johnson, Marina Mendez, Donnell Jose, Patricia Ortega, Dwayne Ortega, Evelyn Young, Shelley Taylor, Trina Boney Antonio, Erica Garcia, Shane Lewis, Luana Norris, Lacey Sandoval, Adriana Usupicio, Monique Gonzalez, Artie Steele,
Olga Armenta,
Well, graduates of the class of 2021, Tohono O'odham Community College, the time has come for me to use the authority that's vested in me by the charter of the Tohono O'odham Community College from the Tohono O'odham Nation, and also by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, to say that you are hereby declared to be graduates of class of 2021 Tohono O'odham Community College, and you can now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Skiktash anyinyap jigi fan Anton bumje pisama chikshan ingawa chikshan. And jigap jigi Mary Agnes Anton, and yagap jigi Gus Anton Sr., and winagap jigi Gus Anton Jr., and mut up jigi Ashley Francisco. Hello, my name is Fan Anton. I'm from Bisama in Goa District. My mom is Mary Agnes Anton. My dad is Gus Anton Sr. and my brother is Cassie Anton Jr. and my daughter is Ashley Francisco. And I just want to thank them for being there, being my support. And also want to thank Behavioral Health, my coworkers, my friends, my family for being there, helping me and supporting me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nicole Johnson. I'm from the Navajo Reservation, Keynote, Arizona, and Phoenix eventually. I just want to thank the TOCC staff for helping me through my education journey this far. And I would also like to thank my family for supporting me, my husband and my daughter Scarlett especially. They spent many nights with me staying home and they were able to take care of themselves. And my sister, who helped me make my outfit today, and the rest of my family, my mom, my uncle, and my siblings. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Adriana Yucapicio. I am Akimarattam Hopi and Paswayaki from the Hill River Indian community. Firstly, I would just like to thank Hill River for their support while on my academic journey. And secondly, I would like to thank my family who've been my biggest motivators in anything I do. They have always given me their effort, their support, and their guidance, and I wouldn't be the woman I am today without them. And for that, I am forever grateful. So with that being said, I love you guys and thank you again.
I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, for their unconditional love. I will forever be grateful for the sacrifices you made for me. Thank you for instilling me with a strong passion for learning and for doing everything possible to put me on the right path. I would not be who I am today without your commitment and support.
Hello everyone, my name is Lacey Miestiwa, and I just want to give a special thanks to my family and my mom for inspiring me every day. And I also want to thank my boyfriend and his family for all their support. And I want to congratulate the class of 2021. Thank you.
Yat shiketo shidene she Lacey Sandoval Unisha. Ashihin Nishle Torgini Bashichin Kitlichini Bashiche Nakai Bashinala. I'd just like to thank Shimasana for her prayers, for protecting me and giving me strength. I also want to thank Shimasana Shadir to Shanai for encouraging me and always being behind me to finish school. And I want to thank my entire Ashihin clan for being there for me, for everything. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my son Salas for giving me the motivation to finish. This is all for you, Sal.
My name is Marina Mendez. I currently live in Sells. My family is from the village of San Luis in Sells District. I am graduating with my associates in early childhood education. I'm also working on my associates in social services. I've been working on this forever. I want to thank my family and my work and TOCC and just for making it this far.
Hi, my name is Jamila Anto. I am from the Goa District, and I would like to thank my mother for pushing me.
Hello, my name's Dana Jose, and I'm from the community of Pacinema. I started my journey at TOCC in the spring of 2018. At first, I was scared because it felt it was impossible, in addition to the fear of absolute failure. But I was determined, so I pushed forward and fulfilled my goal to educate myself in early childhood. I look back to the teachers I've had throughout my life and see how each one encouraged me and gave me the confidence to believe in myself. I hope that I'm able to do the same for others who need that kind of motivation too. To my family, Janelle, Cheryl, Simone, Matthew, Madison, and my 4 grandsons, I thank you all and love you all for being my support and strength. To my friends, Jesse and Adam, I'm so blessed to have you in my life, and I thank you for being there for me. Lastly, in honor of my family who aren't here to join me in celebration in this moment, my dad, mom, auntie, and uncles, I carry you all with me today and hope to have made you proud, and I love you all very much. Thank you.
Skiktash Ania Namjigik Alicia Guerra. I'd like to thank my parents, Albert and Lucy Guerra. I'd like to thank my community, North Communities, and also for all the graduates out there. Congratulations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Paredes. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I just graduated this summer with my degree in early childhood education. I am so grateful for TOCC. Getting my associate's degree was something that seemed so far and unreachable, but once I got to TOCC, it was just tons of open doors of opportunity, and for that I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the staff, the teachers, the faculty, all the amazing people I met, all the friends that I made. I'm learning so much about the Tohono community. I'm just grateful I had the opportunity to be a jigo at TOCC. Thank you.
My name is Olga Armenta from the Sales District and the Sales Community. I would just like to thank my husband and my kids for supporting me through this whole time to get my GED. And really want to thank Dolores because she really did a lot and took a lot of time to help me get through this. And so I want to thank you.
Hey, hello, my name is Shailene Zelaya, also known as Alvina Velasco, which is the name I am well known by before I had a name change. I'm from the village of Gawa District. I am a first-generation graduate of the 9 siblings and honored to be selected by the Coca-Cola Student of the Year, first generation. I accomplished my goal of graduating with an associate degree in social work. I did this for myself and for my children. I started attending TOCC in 2018 because I wanted to make changes in my life. I wanted to be a good role model for my children. If I can do it, they can too. Always remind them that there is no such thing as I can't. As it has been an honor attending TOCC and growing with the faculty and staff. My deepest thanks to my advisors, coordinators, instructors, tutor Teresa Olmstead, and admission staff for helping me get through my journey. I would like to thank my twin Nellie Calazavia, who has encouraged me through my struggles to keep moving forward. She helped me carry on and not give up. Thank you, Nellie. It means a lot to me that you stuck by me through thick and thin. To my family preservation staff and domestic violence, a big thank you for starting me on this journey to better myself as I move forward. To my babysitters who were available when I needed them, a big thank to Jody Pottinger and Christina Larabaldona. Thank you for your support that you all, my family, friends, and relatives who have supported me on this journey. I would really encourage others to attend TOCC. It is a good college. It will help you grow and develop skills that open doors to other opportunities. TOCC improves your ability to manage time effectively and prepare you for the challenges you face in everyday life. I look forward to what lies ahead. Thank you, TOCC.
My name is Ophelia Cepeda, and I am a member of the Tohono Nation. I'm faculty in the Department of Linguistics at the University of Arizona. I'm going to be reading a poem that is part of the project on responding to the coronavirus vaccination. And this piece is called Dear Vaccine or Dear Kuran. The piece starts out bilingually in O'odham and English and then finishes in English. Dear Vaccine, Kuran. Yatamna, Kamanawi Puppa. We meet you and shake your hand in greeting. It has been some time since we shook anyone's hand. Sapachta Yamanye. We're happy to see you. Akyoy Amjit at Yamanyenda. We have been waiting for your arrival for some time. Your journey is done. You will now rest in our bodies. Like other healers before you, you will be there when we need you. Your journey will be held in our stories. We will retell it next year when we acknowledge the anniversary of our relatives and friends who left us and those who tried to fight the enemy alone. We will tell of the battles you fought on your journey, the battles against non-believers and conspiracy theorists. You will be known as a hero, a slayer of enemies. And like so many others before you, you will be known by many names.
Skaktash was it a moy, I am checking Lois Liston, I am key archuction. Sisabantat comachum, Yahaichuk a mum. The more or more tiger at her merge it a matasjahas made you, it a tashka, Bashachim, say, Bauma, say, Sapper, Sisko Tasha, much mutabajon, her mappa. The Natakam, how much Josh map up it, the monumentum up him, oil, the new coat. How much matabajon ya mapa ita matadi ami kahiuha ab amjid ita mashma mashache mas siku ya worm ab amjid hukam matadi me how ya amawa much kam me ha go kamo matam baju kamo kahiuha uha ab amjid ita mashache how much more si sukik tash. So again, Father, Creator God, we thank you for this moment that we're here celebrating the accomplishment of those that have come to this point in their lives. As they go forward, that you would just guide and direct them, and also to their families, to their communities that have been very supportive of them. And so again, we just thank you for all these things, all these gifts. We ask your blessing upon each and every one, the families, faculty, everyone that's involved, and the communities. So again, we ask your help in this time. We ask for your safety and for your provision. So again, we thank you for this moment, and we celebrate these that have come to this time in their lives. Aru.
This song here is about the raises of the sun rays. And it's talking about that the sun beams or the sun rays move on the earth, and that I am encouraging you that you see the land, and I too see the land. There are many good things on the land as the sunlight shines all over the world. I take this song as a song that sometimes we lose our motivation and sometimes we need to be reminded of the good things in the world and the good things that happen to not only us, but everyone all over the world. And so I take this song as a song of motivation, a song of saying, hey, I see the goodness in the world, and I hope you too see the goodness in the world. So this song is about the raises of the sun. Shai was this Sapo anyai kuchuot tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot. Sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot, sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot, sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot, sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot, sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim. Tashai wa sisi wapohim mada. Sapo manyai kuchuot, sapo anyai kuchuot, tashai sisi wapohim.